You're already Bob the Jester. Hello. Give me a moment to post it in the places that I must. Welcome, Celis. Hello. Give me a moment. Oh, I didn't update the game information today. I don't know. How do I do that? There we go. Here it is. Give me. Hello. I'm sorry, I'm not good at this yet. Gaming. Is gaming a category? Duck. Life. 2 followers. Amazing. Did that update it? I hope that did. Yes, it did. So good at this. Awesome, epic. What do you think of my new background here that I've arranged? Hold on. Let me just hide this interesting spinning thing. Ta-da! Cute, right? I'm adorable. It's a cage. As many chinchillas. You haven't been caged, Oh, maybe you have been. Maybe you have been. Let me unhide. Welcome, mortar and pestle. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I did make the PNG. What do you think? I think I've done a very good job personally. Oh, let me show you some of the things I've arranged for it. I have a hair clip option. Short hair. This one, I think this one gives me braces. Ta-da! I think... I think I will go with this one for now, though. I'm wise. Very... Welcome, Barmy Brock. Hold on. Welcome. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Wait. Let me see if the audio works. Yes. The Daily News. Farmer invents genetically modified ducks. Ducks can now be bred to become specialized for a certain skill. Duck racers are ecstatic at the news. A new breed of duck racing is here. More on page 7. Ah, so you heard about my modified ducks. Well, take your pick. Strength type. Athletic type? Flying type? Swimming type? I'll be honest, if I were some kind of duck, I think I would want to be good at flying. Swimming sounds pretty nice, but I feel like that leaves all the other categories a little unbalanced. The gravity is completely different, isn't it? I love duck life. Oh! Oh! Oh my god. That is loud. Oh god. Still a little bit loud on my end. But it should... There we go. Is that... That's fine. That's fine, probably. That bar looks good. I have to, unfortunately, go to the amateur leagues for now. Exxon, can I... Low quality, make it lower. I get so much nostalgia from it playing this in class, and it wasn't even that long ago. I remember playing these things as a kid. It makes me nostalgic too. Eat up. Come on, come on. Eat up. Eat up, little bird. You will grow so strong. This an alien jumper was the best. I'm not... Do you mean run? I don't think I've ever heard of alien jumper. I wasn't very good at run. I think the later games were a lot more fun, but I wasn't good at the early games. How many games were there? I think there were only 3. No, train. No, no. Ah. How do I... Okay. I should read up and down arrows. That forgot the name, but yeah, I think it was run. Run? I think it was alright. I think it was alright. My true favorite were the Papa games. I loved to just cook. And see how absurd I could mess up an order? Something silly like that. I'm muted. Oops. What's this game? This game is Duck Life 3 Evolution. It is a flash game. I think I need to pay attention to the warning signs. Oh, welcome Adrian Cruz, by the way. Forgot to welcome you. Let's... Hello, Jeremy and chat. How super duper are you, Jeremy? I am super. Hear me? Welcome, Hanbun. Ohayo? Konbawa? I'm assuming is a farewell, I think. But it is night here. Is it night there, too? Let's fly. Nope. I'm so good at this. Confidence is key. Huh. me it's only 10 a.m. It's 8 p.m. here. Usually well, my schedule hasn't been the best lately, my sleep schedule. I've been having trouble sleeping because I knocked it off balance with an all-nighter once. Okay. It's around 6 for you? I think most VTubers have trouble sleeping. I didn't used to. And I'd like to stream earlier if possible. It's just I haven't had a lot of luck with that. I think level 30 is enough there. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Yes. Eight-hour orientation meeting. You need 8 hours to get oriented? Oriented? I'm lucky I don't work. I don't have to put up with 8 hours of orientation meetings. Sounds crazy. I'm good at this. It was for a job the info that gave us could have been done in one. In my experience, everything you go through will be like that. School, I assume college would be like that. Maybe. Jobs. Guides will be like that too. If you look at any sort of book on a subject, it'll be 1,000 words long, and it could probably be summed up in a few paragraphs. It's like that with... Like, for example, if you try to look into something like perfume. I like perfumes. I like to keep the samples. I don't wear them out often. But perfumes, you can never get the right amount of information because everyone wants to write a whole novel on it. It'll be something like a floral perfume, and they'll describe it as being like in a woodland forest with glimmering trees and a loving family or something silly like that. Everyone wants to be a writer, I suppose. Cooking recipes, too. I've seen technical papers for over 20,000 pages. They make them like that for legal reasons most of the time. Really? Legal reasons? What kind of reasons are that? I don't think I'd be able to write a very long essay or anything like that. I even struggled with short essays. Climb, little bird. Do you think it climbs with its wings or legs? I'm not entirely sure. Ooh, 40. That is more than I needed. Oh. Yay! Pain and running. Beak. Very strong beak. Is it like a woodpecker, maybe? Come on. Yes. Go, little bird. Yes. Ah! Barely missed that. Getting faster. Not like that, that's scary. Oh. Only 6? Cute chicken's power knows no limits. Flying's power, maybe. Clearly a ball will stop me. Welcome, Simply14. 14? No, I'm misreading the I. It's Simply 4. Welcome. Jeremy, welcome. Cute emote. I'm not sure what that is. Conta. Twitch Global. Cute. Start. What are these things rolling at me? I can understand that there's a watermelon, but what is the flaming orb? And what's a tennis ball? There's some kind of metal ball that rolls in every once in a while, though. These are oranges. Pizza. No way that's pizza. I jumped on that ball accidentally. Oop. And I eat little bird. You will grow so tall, so strong. Taller of it looks like pizza crust. Oh. No, I think it just... like bread? Pizza crust is bread, right? I'm not missing something here, am I? Oh, it's... eat up. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on, you can hop towards that. You can get that. Little bird. Got spread. Eat up. Back to running the old wheel. I hate running. Of course, I can run pretty fast. Not the bird, me. Jeremy can run. Welcome, Super Duper. I loved to play this game when I was a kid too. That's why I'm playing it now. I miss Splash so much. So much. Something I used to do some years ago is I would go into the files and obsessively download series of Flash games. And I would just store them even if I didn't play them. Particularly the funny Joker RPGs on Newgrounds, things like that. I don't think I ever played this game. Congregate looks familiar though. I think they ran a Flash site back in the day. Something similar to Newgrounds. Having a stockpile of Flash games is nice. Yeah, to this day I still like to have little folders full of Papa's Pizzeria games and things like that. I used to play a lot of the... This sounds a little more embarrassing, but I used to play all of the DeviantArt dating flash games. There's a few really good ones I'd like to play on stream some other day, but most of them are not that good. Admittedly. Just one more level. One more. Please. Come on, one more level. Yes. You aren't laughing at my taste in games, are you? It's perfectly normal for a girl to have interest in such things at a young age. Not abnormal. It's not funny. Welcome, Standardized Watermelon. No! Ohio. A duck? I wonder if this one was ever updated on Cool Math games. I know things like Papa's Pizzeria were converted to non-Flash, but I wonder if the Duck Life series ever was. By the way, they did a very bad job converting Papa's Pizzeria. It's just very, very slow. Not that Papa's Pizzeria has aged very well, to be honest. Welcome, Fed Kaczynski. Bit of an oxymoron there, huh? Don't do that. A lot of the old Flash games have aged a lot better than expected. I think when they haven't, it's still a fun experience. Something I really like to do is go on DeviantArt and download random Flash games and just play them. There was a creator who would make lots of Five Nights at Freddy's dating sims, and I would play to get every ending. I think I still remember their name. It was Chibishi. But they had a huge amount of dating sims like that, and I played them. And I think I can still appreciate that kid part of myself. Don't fight in chat, or I lock you in this cage here. Bad chatters get stuck in the cage. You don't want to be put in a cage. Welcome, Lieutenant. Had to break my lurk-only imposition. Who did you date? Generally, I lean towards Freddy or Bonnie, but if the Bonnie route wasn't very good, I would go for someone like Foxy once in a while. You might want to chat silence super duper for a while. They tend to get into fights. If it's consistent, I will silence him. If he can behave, then he does not get silenced. Alright? It's not a rage cage. There's no work in there. Unless you'd like to run on the wheel back there. Good job. Thank you for apologizing. Very mature of you, Super Duper. Ooh! Nice slide off that iceberg there. Behind her cuddly disposition, chinchillas, we have a pretty nasty bite, to be honest. Does someone have to run on the wheel to keep the stream going? What do you think my pet chinchillas are for? Let's... 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. I think we can race. Go, little guy. Already outclassing everyone else. I should name him. You are Chirasuke. Chirakichi? Chirakichi. His name is Chirakichi. Go, Chirakichi. Amazing! Unparalleled. Beautiful. Beautiful work. Come on. That one fat bird was jumping in the water. Ooh. Impossible. DNF. What does that mean? I'm going to look that up. Just welcome, Deja Vidrith. We did not finish. Oh, yes. The duck is built different. Huh? 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 Eat this, little boy. You avoid the McDonald's fryer for now, Chirakichi? I would not do that. What I might do is send him off to a farm. A butterfly farm across a rainbow. Ooh! Unparalleled. Beautiful. Beautiful. I feel like everyone else is over-leveled when it comes to running. Would the farm have golden arches? No. I enjoy McDonald's. I don't want to think about the cute little chickens that go into my McNuggets. It's a every once in a while treat I give myself. I don't want to think about the cute little eyes of those poor chickens. Oh, is that a log? Oh, that might be a log. Ooh! Unparalleled. Ow. Okay. Come on, come on. You can do it, Chirikichi. I always panic. In the middle. Okay, okay. Yes. Yes. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Chirikichi is fine. Come on, come on. No, no, no. Usually farms treat chickens while they live a good life before they become food. That heavily depends on the farm. Going backwards. This one's probably my favorite minigame. Come on! Yeah. Okay, okay. Come on. No. Okay, just one more level. One more level and we're done. That's good enough. Very unsatisfying level up, but it's good enough. Wow, what a cute model. I'll start watching. I'm very proud of it. Thank you, Calcum, and welcome to the stream. Watch this. What? Oh, another thing I want to show to some viewers who weren't here at the start of the stream. Watch this. Oh. In chinchillas, they call this fur slip. Chinchillas evolved in order to... When a predator swipes at a chinchilla, instead of grabbing the chinchilla, the fur comes loose. Welcome, Periatek. I also have some other options. I have braces. Don't worry, you're not spooking the chinchilla. But I have a great deal of admiration for my chinchilla ancestors. They evolved very specially. Some other interesting facts are chinchillas can jump up to a maximum of, I think, 8 feet in the air. 8 or 6 feet, one of those even numbers. Of course, my lazy chinchillas can only jump maybe a foot or 2. The most I see them jump on a regular basis is 1 foot. 6 would make sense. But regardless, they can jump very, very high. I lost my jumping skills when I became partially human, unfortunately. Now we race. Come on, come on. Come on! Come on! You can do it. I hate this pink bird. No, no, no! Ha! Imagine though, if you still had those hops, I would take you down. I would I would come to your house and attack you. Violence. Ooh, a roll. Classy, Chirakichi. My beautiful son. Attack chinchilla. It's like drop bears. Where drop rodents. Or something like that. Vicious. I'm gonna nip at you. You look outside and you look outside your window in the dead of night, and in horror you realize Jeremy is there. Springchilla? OMG, I'm evolving! Your baby duck is now a birdie duck. Advanced. Oh, that's a huge level climb. Ridiculous. Here you go. Oh, he looks like me at least. Maybe I should give him a new name, like a samurai. Ah! Oop. I fly where the arrows are. Ugh. Wow, that is scary. No! This is fast. This is fast. Okay. Okay. Let's... You beautiful creature, Chirakichi. My beloved son, my one and only. Well, I have 2 other children, I guess. My beautiful Kit Kat and Chevy. They're just in the other room. I gave them a treat. They're going to bed now. Or not bed, but cage time, so I don't like... because I won't be able to supervise them. Ah. Come on, come on. Points are no longer something you aim for, you just get them through luck. I think I can aim. Ooh. I didn't even notice myself get taken out. Let's run. Oh, the stairs now. Very advanced. Come on, come on. You can do it, Chirakichi. I always like cityscapes. I don't get to go to the city often, but I always like to look at all the buildings when I do. I don't think I can live in a city. I think I'd hate that, but I always like the architecture. Texture. Tincture. The city's no place for a baby bird. Only the strong can survive here. Feels like a shonen quote. So, will you jump from your nest and fly, or will you fall? Cities are a pain to live in. Older small towns are much better. I think the convenience of a city is pretty nice, but I'm not sure about the people. Depends on where you are in the city. On the outskirts of the city around me, it looks bad, but more towards the center, it looks impressive. All along the east coast of the best country in the world, America, we have very old cities, so all the architecture is very well designed. It was more of an noir. I can't speak French. I understand what that says, but I can't pronounce French. Even if I try. Woo! What do I have left? Train, and let's climbing. Let's climbing. As someone who lives West Coast, East Coast is better. East Coast is better because we have everything in place. You pronounced it right. They just meant LA as in Los Angeles. Have you been in chat yet? I don't think I've said hello to you. Welcome, Utterly Bad. Oh, LA. Los Angeles. That's not French. I got distracted and did not play. LA is Spanish. Or Los Angeles is. I think LA is more English than Spanish. Unless Spanish pronounces the letters the same way. I don't know how Spanish pronounces the alphabet. I know how French does. Most of it. I don't remember all of it. But I remember W, they say as W. Hi, I mostly just like there. Well, thank you for showing up in chat. I appreciate it. I like looking at mid-sized European cities. They always feel so comfy. If it weren't for the whole situation, I would actually really like to visit Russia. I really respect all their art in particular. But since there are issues, that won't be happening, to say the least. But Slavic art is just... In particular, I really like the textiles. Everyone in California makes fun of LA. I imagine when you're in one state, you have to make fun of another state, so you don't make fun of your state. Russia has some of the best stuff. Subways just look amazing. No ads, just pretty stuff to look at. Have you been to Russia? I haven't been, and I don't think I will be able to go. But most of what I know is from art displays. Art collections, things like that. Old European architecture is very top tier. Well, they've had a much longer time than America to perfect it. Come on! Everyone in California makes fun of California. Well, anyone who is self-aware anyways. Are people born in California? I figured that you moved to California to make your way in Hollywood. Welcome, Denpafish. I am not a rat. I am a chinchilla. Thank you for coming to my stream. Let's race upwards. I've seen your art before, it's very cute. But are you sure that... I mean, I'm entirely sure that everyone in California has gone there to make their way in Hollywood. The same for New York. They want to pave their way in the Big Apple. And you go to Chicago when you want to join the king. Welcome, Kamari. I knew you were a chinchilla from minute one. Very nice. I'm glad. I went to a great effort to make myself look chinchilla-esque. What's your favorite Flash game? My favorite to play? I like the Papa's games, honestly. Because they're very mind-numbing and easy to play. But my favorite Flash game ever is a Saturnine, which is a dating sim. It just has a very beautiful story and art. I'll play it on stream some other day. But I'm also really nostalgic for the really low quality Italia training sims you would put on DeviantArt. Let's go. I don't have any right to be nostalgic for them though. Let's go. Come on. Woo. Ever played Bloons Tower Defense? It was my favorite back in the day. I have played it, but honestly, I didn't like it that much. I don't know, I can't get invested. It doesn't have enough going on visually for me. There's no compelling story that Duck Life has. I'm the rare naturally born California. I swear I exist. I'm not an FBI agent in disguise. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to pretend. Your secret is safe with me. It's okay that you've failed at Hollywood. I've never played Fancy Pants, honestly. Yes, Bloons needs a gritty remake. I would like Bloons more if there's a main character and he spoke like Batman. Come on. Will you play Bloons with me? At least take me out to dinner first. You're moving a little quickly here. Do you like Batman? I think I like the concept of Batman more than I like Batman. I like all the concepts that they put forward, but I don't really like how it actually plays out. I don't really care for most of their media. Do you want to go to McDonald's with me? We can do a 2 can dine coupon. What, you can't even pay? What, I'm not worth paying for McDonald's? Balloons 4 is the best Balloons game? I haven't played any of them. Secondhand embarrassment. I gotta go. Happy to have stumbled on your stream, and I hope I can catch the next one. Thank you, Perry Attack. See you later. I'd appreciate if I could see you again. Obviously, you had to invite her for pizza, dummy. I only accept DiGiorno's cheese pizza with rising crust. Batman the Animated Series and Batman Beyond were pretty good. It influences a lot of shows that came after. Honestly, I wasn't around for Batman the Animated Series. I know about it, of course, but I haven't properly seen it. You can never fail with a barbecue crispy onion. Is that a burger or something? I have never had a McDonald's burger. Whenever I go to McDonald's, which is maybe once a month, once every 2 months, it's a little treat for me, I order the McNugget combo, which is a fries, box of McNuggets, and a drink. And usually I'll bring my little brother with me or something, and we split it. And then I make my brother pay me back later. Welcome, Purple Lavendel. Oh, nugget lover. He makes really, really good nuggets. They're just... I get they intentionally make it really addictive, but... It really is addictive. I'm lucky I have budgeting skills, otherwise I would dwindle my finances away on fast food and Pepsi. And maybe stuffed animals. I don't have enough space in my bed. Is your brother chinchilla human or somewhere between the two? He's human. And he never has been a chinchilla. I was a family pet of sorts. Do you have a reference image? No. Are you drawing me? Very sweet of you. I can upload one later, but... Give me a moment, actually. Don't know how to draw, sorry. Okay. Look at me. I have no lower body. That's fine. Is it like Stuart Little? If Stuart Little sort of became human, I suppose. Was I adopted? Would you consider buying a pet like adopting a child? I think adopting pets... Was that not a book thing? I don't know. I did not read Stuart Little as the book. I watched the movie, I think. Stuart Little is funny. I don't know how an idea like that appears in your head. Gets beamed in at night, maybe. Something silly like that. Now I have to train in swimming. Woo! Go, Chirakichi. You can do it, my beautiful boy. Oh. I am swift and unyielding. Much like the roaring waves of the ocean. Even if I'm a chinchilla, I really like the ocean. Now that I'm mostly human, it's okay for me to swim once in a while. I just have to dedicate a long amount of time to hair drying. You are the ocean's grey waves, destined to seek life beyond the shore, just out of reach. Second best Fire Emblem game. After Awakening. A lot of people will say, well, what about the old ones? But I never played for gameplay, honestly. I think I may have been the only person that played Fire Emblem as a dating sim. Awakening is the best game. No, I do like how much more dialogue Fates has, honestly. Excuse me, Fates is trash. It's not really good, but honestly, I could get past the flaws because I wasn't playing for gameplay. And besides that, it was the last game that had editable avatars, and all the female avatars after that were so awful. I wouldn't be that mad about Byleth if it weren't for the male character looking so much more battle ready. And Fire Emblem Engage is just kind of laughable. Can you move left and right in the swimming game? I don't remember. Yes, I can. Hold on. I accidentally did that. Watch this. Here we go. You can move in all directions. Wherever you wish. Nintendo needs to make another Awakening-like game. Awakening was just so good. And it had a blank slate protagonist that was also somehow likable. Yeah, Robin was meant for you to just blankly project onto, but at the same time, they also did have a very definitive character you could appreciate. I'd do terrible things for Awakening too. Do them. Do them. Okay? Okay. Welcome, Senna! Always nice to see you. Mark was a nice blank character. I played a little bit of... That was the Game Boy Advance one, right? I played a little bit of that one, but to be completely honest, I am not very good at strategy. That's why I'm playing Fire Emblem as a dating sim. Oh. Now I may race. Let's go. Any blood ritual, sacrifice, and sin for Awakening too. Do it. I play those types of games for the strategy alone. I'm a bit weird. If anything, you're the normal one. I think most people play it for strategy. I am sort of aware of Lynn, but I never got attached to her. She's very pretty though. I don't know who the actor is. Is he one of those guys that looks kind of like Ike? I'm not sure. And that strategy's so relatable. Yes, he's one of those guys that looks like Ike. Pre 3DS Fire Emblem games Everyone looked like Ike or Mark. Or Marth. In some way. One of those birds is tall. They all are. Ugh. Bugs. To be fair, a large percentage of the cast are blue-haired sword fighters. And they are single-handedly running Smash Bros. Or is it single hand? If they are arriving in droves? I think they're all at least related in Awakening. Honestly, I did not like Lucina and Chrom. I have a grudge against Chrom in particular because if you play as a female character and you are Chrom's highest support, it automatically force marries you to him. I have his... And that's really early in the game too, when Chrom gets married. So you have to very furiously grind if you want... Wow, just shot right off. You have to very furiously grind supports if you want to not get married to Chrom. And I wanted to get married to Henry, and he appears in one of the later chapters before you marry Chrom. I love Henry. You get shoved into an arranged marriage. Not even arranged on my end, it's just... I wonder what possessed Robin. Sounds like a skill issue? Well, maybe... Maybe you don't understand. Maybe you haven't lost a few saves to Chrom's marriage. Henry's the farm boy who you can change their class, right? No, I think that one's name is Donald or something. Henry is the creepy crow mage guy. And I get that that's... Ibu. Ever played Fire Emblem before? What's the main appeal? If you are a total nerd, like I think it was Salas said he plays for the strategy. He plays for the strategy. Or if you are a social reject, you can play for the dating sim. It also has a nice plot sometimes. You should at least give Awakening a try to understand what Fire Emblem is, and then maybe move on to the more complicated ones. Not complicated, the ones that are more acquired taste. Had it mixed up with Donnie. Donnie's top tier. I don't mind him at all. I've seen his support conversations, and if I remember right, they are mostly farm related. Well, huh? Where are they even coming from? Where is it hanging from? And let's fly on. Fly on. I only ever played strategy roguelikes like Slay the Spire. Sounds like fun. I don't like roguelikes. A lot of them, they really rely on you liking the gameplay. And I don't really like the gameplay that much, honestly. And none of them have had a really... None of them have really had a good enough story to keep me interested. Sorry, I went brain numb for a moment. Let's go. The Moais are reminding me of Ibu's Oshimark, and I'm wondering, I should probably get around to that sometime. I'm not sure I have a big enough fan base to justify it, but maybe I should. I figured it would be a rock. I'm a nerd, so my strategy game of choice is Wargame Red Dragon. That sounds like a very nerdy name. Rock and Fluff? Oh, that's cute! I don't know if that's an emoji though. The fluff. I know rocks are an emoji. I don't think anyone really... Not a lot of people use Oshimarks, really. The only ones I regularly see are Hololive Oshimarks. A wishing star, that's cute. I'm not sure why though. Oh! Because I wished on a star, that's cute. Something straight out of a fairy tale. Let's go. I see Pippas a lot, but maybe that's only because of where I hang out. Yeah, I imagine so. I see Pippas every once in a while, not as common as Hololive ones, but still every once in a while. If I went into maybe some kind of Pippa adjacent community, I would see it constantly. I see a lot of Oshimarks of VTubers I don't know. I see that a lot too, honestly. What? Got hair in my mouth. Either it's Hololive or I don't recognize it. I think it's sweet when people put Oshimarks in their Twitter usernames and things like that. Because I know whatever VTuber is seeing that, it probably makes them a little happy, doesn't it? Not that any VTubers are watching and thinking, oh yeah, it does. It's so relatable, so me. Let's... Come on, a little further. Honestly, I never considered putting Oshimarks in my usernames. I should start doing it. I understand why people wouldn't, because it does kind of tie your identity very immediately to VTubers. You know, if someone has any sort of grasp on that, and they pick up on it, the first thing they know about you is that you like VTubers, and some people don't want that to be the first thing. Careful to call out the VTubers watching you on alt accounts. Yeah, You Deja Vu Drift. I know you're secretly Sakura. I don't really do it. Would only put one in, I think. Yeah, I think the people with lots of Oshimarks, it gets a little grating at some point. Also, the Embers a good amount, see Fallen Shadows a lot myself. I don't see Shondo's a lot. I think she's cute. I don't got an Oshi really, I think. Yeah, I understand that. It's a big commitment to tie yourself down to one girl. Haha, yeah, it's like using a VTuber mascot as your avatar. Who would do that? Haha. Well, Twitch doesn't have any sort of avatar viewer, so I wouldn't know who would do that. Wow, so fast. So swift. Why are they so fast? Pecora has been infecting many VTubers lately. The pecofication of the world will not be halted. Oh really? I'm not sure that's... I think you're over exaggerating a little, Peckle. This bird moves like a cheetah. Fun fact, cheetahs, they're one of the fastest moving animals in the world, but they can only do that for short amounts. In short bursts. Because they don't have enough energy to keep up with themselves. It's the same for animals like horses. If you give them a long enough race, a human could outrun a horse. Because eventually the horse would get tired. We evolved very specifically for that, we humans. We have lots of energy to outlast a predator. You got a JoJo voice actor to be peckled. I don't know about JoJo voice actors. Peckle. Sadly, I lost my Yoshi. That happens sometimes. I used to be a fan of Tsukumo-sana. And I think everyone knows how that went. Oh, faster. Be swift. Oh. Humans used to hunt by just casually jogging after an animal until it fell over from exhaustion. I could never... Sometimes I would try, when I was a little kid, I would try chasing down small rabbits and things like that. Because I wanted to see where they would go. And I would always lose track of them. I never followed them, right? I think I'm gonna make some chinchilla VTuber Mayoshi if we only had one of them around. I wonder who. Lots of options out there. I can think of a few off the top of my head. There's Natsumi Hanamori. There's Ashton Martin. There's a few smaller ones as well. Natsumi Love. I think she's cute. I have a bias against depicting chinchillas with unnatural hair. But other than that, she seems really nice. I appreciate how she makes an effort to connect with her overseas audience. There was a rabbit that lived under the backyard porch. I see some of them sometimes on walks. I see rabbits all the time in the warmer weather. It's getting cold, so I think they're preparing to hibernate. There's Nyana's sister that Asmon likes. I don't know who Asmon is, but I'm not familiar with either of the people in this conversation. Except Nyana, I know Nyana. Go. And be swift. I'm going to have to focus on this for a little bit because it moves so fast and it really underlevels. Come on. Asmongold. Not familiar. Wow, Jeremy being a chinchilla stickler. I paid a lot of special attention to my hair in this because I wanted it to look kind of thick and fluffy like a real like proper chinchilla fur. I wanted to get it down very correctly. The layered hair is actually to thin it out a little bit because it's so long and thick. I miss watching that Sumi live. Have to sleep early for work nowadays. I need to sleep early. Let's go. I think there's a lot more Japanese chinchilla VTubers, but I think in general there's more Japanese VTubers than English VTubers. Both market is pretty saturated, but Japanese VTubers are very common, in my experience at least. But with... what is it? I'm a little fuzzy. I am fuzzy. But I find that most chinchilla VTubers don't seem to actually be experienced with taking care of chinchillas or being a chinchilla like myself. You'll find a lot of things like people just not depicting the tail correctly at all or misunderstanding chinchilla care. I think a lot of people, what they understand is chinchillas are cute and they take dust baths. And they're very soft. But chinchillas are so much more complicated than that. Hold on. I'm on a really good pace. I don't want to lose this. Do you see my... hold on. Let me make myself bigger. My coat here. Do you see the flower pattern? You can't make it out very well. I have it in a few design concepts, but the petals represent rose petals and calendula, which is a variant of marigold. Both make for very good chinchilla treats. What are some common misconceptions of chinchillas? Well, it's less misconceptions and more people just don't really bother to learn that much about them. I think some common misconceptions about chinchilla care is chinchillas are very picky about the type of wood they need to have. If it's anything that produces sap, it needs to be very thoroughly kiln dried, and sometimes the wood is so densely done that you cannot kiln dry it. And there's a lot of treats that aren't good for chinchillas. Like in pet stores, they will sell things like dried fruit and say, yeah, this is chinchilla safe, it's safe for all these rodents. It is not good for chinchillas. You cannot regularly give it to chinchillas. It is maybe a once every few months treat because it is so high in sugar. Chinchillas were built for the mountains, so they were built for very fibery diets, not sugary. That's why ideally you want really leafy stuff. You know, petals, you want rose hips. Rose hips are good. Maybe a weekly treat. Hay is very good. Give them limitless hay. If you can, give them... There's a few shops that sell these nice hay treats. That's generally what I give my darling Kit Kat and Chubby. But applewood is also very good. Those are sticks. I love chinchilla care facts. I love chinchilla care. Evens out. But there's also a lot of other things that tend to go badly in cages. Like, a lot of rodent cages come shipped with things like plastic levels. I'm still working on replacing my plastic levels. I have a cage I got for free, so I'm taking what I can get. But Chinchillas will eat plastic. They will do their best to gnaw straight through it. And it creates really nasty blockages. So be careful with that. I've been steadily replacing all the ledges with wood though, so I'm A-okay. Another thing, there's a lot of bedding options they market for rodents that just aren't very rodent safe, really. Like paper bedding and a lot of wood shaving beddings are unsafe. Wood shavings tend to, it's the same issue with kiln-dried wood. They tend to have sap and stuff in that. Do chinchillas have preferred chew toys? If you mean different chinchillas having different preferences, that is something that does happen. For example, my darling Kit Kat she tends to prefer chewing hay and wood, while my adorable little Chubby leans more towards pumice. He also might decimate a hay hut once in a while, but he doesn't seem to really like hay all that much. Like, what type of toys should you get them, or just foodstuffs? In general, they tend to lean toward most chinchilla toys are chew toys. But what I have, a wheel is really good. You need a good wheel. Everyone knows about what are the common preys and predators of chinchillas. Well, in the wild, what they prey on is grasses and sticks and some rocks. And predators? Well, generally anything carnivorous that would go for something small like them. Like hawks, canines. What about you? Do you lean towards pumice? Over hay? Yes. Over wood? Yes. Over food? There's not a lot of public information about wild chinchillas. Most of my information extends to domestic chinchillas because that is both my heritage and what I'm experienced with. I have never lived in the wild, and most chinchillas that you can find in America have never lived in the wild. Most of them are specially bred for pet stores. I recommend if you get a chinchilla that you go to a breeder because pet stores don't really deserve your money, honestly. And also, with a breeder, you can learn more about their history. You can learn about their family history. You can learn about, what exact day they were born. You can learn about what issues they have had through infancy. He's from the refined chinchilla bloodline of living in Petco's PetSmarts, actually. Do pet stores mistreat the chinchillas? They definitely don't have ideal enclosures for them. It's not like they're tossing them around and eating them, but I would say they could be treated better. I've seen a lot where they just have a tiny little wheel and it's not secured to anything, and they have a dust bath at all times, and it's put on their cooling mat so they can't reach it. You can't have a dust bath in their cage at all times because it'll dry out their skin. It's like chinchillas love dust baths, but it's about on par with washing your hands. It's nice to wash your hands, it's good, it's healthy. If you overwash your hands, your skin will crack and dry out. And you can start bleeding. And that's not very good when you have fur so thick over all your skin, so thick that it kills pests. I just assume chinchillas will live, but they will die if not paid attention to. I would die if I wasn't given attention. I think that's a human behavior too. I wonder if you could put a tiny camera on a chinchilla to watch the wild herds. I would not suggest putting any kind of harness on a chinchilla personally because well, it's just really hard to wrangle a chinchilla into one, and it restricts their movement, it weighs them down, you might break the rib cage trying to get it on there. I see, so they like dust baths too much. Gotta keep it controlled like horses with hay. I don't know much about horses, but I suppose. Most of this is so unfair, it catches up with me no matter what. It's way too fast. Oh! I can go up! Oh my. This is amazing. Horses will eat themselves to death if they can. Horses are so screwed up. So I have to gain omniscience to learn about chinchillas in the wild. I think, well, chinchillas do have dens, and they're not very hard to find. They live in, like, herds of hundreds. It's amazing. I have great admiration for my wild chinchilla ancestors. Oh. Yes! I'm so good at it. No! Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. The herds of chinchillas. Imagine all the fluffy cuteness. If you can find images of wild chinchillas, I would... They're really amazing, honestly. They look a lot more wild. Think, like a wild rabbit versus a little bunny in a pet store. You know, their fur is more varied, they have slimmer bodies, they have, thinner tails. Oh, fun fact actually, on the topic of rabbits. Rabbits and hares are actually completely different species. They're commonly mistaken, but they're not even biologically compatible like dogs and wolves are. They're just different species altogether. Isn't that amazing? Let's go! Oh. And yeah, now I just gotta swim. The climbing game is an interesting balance. If you go too high, you can't react to obstacles you need to react to, but if you're too low, you don't have enough leeway to make it through some patterns. I think the climbing game is really fun early on, but this difficulty is not fun. They just evolved to look similar? No, you misunderstand. They're related, but they're different species. It's like, they're in the same family, you know? Like different species of bears. You wouldn't say that each individual bear evolved completely separate. What in the... Oh no. Oh no. This is bad. Come on, come on. No, no! Underwater caves are so creepy. Poor Chirakichi. They look more like rabbits. Well, they're in the same family of, I think it's, Leporidae? But, just simply put, they're a different species, you know? The hairs you see, the thin, slim, tall hairs, aren't even... are barely similar to the pet store rabbits. Things like zebras and donkeys can theoretically breed and make hybrids. Things like polar bears, grizzly bears, they can breed. You can get wolf dogs, but hares cannot breed with rabbits. Isn't that amazing? Someone edited the chinchilla wiki and added a fake name? What is the chinchilla wiki? I'm thirsty. I'll look up the chinchilla wiki really quick. Okay? Oh. A fandom Wikipedia or Wikipedia? Chilla bread lofia. Wild chinchillas kind of look like mini kangaroos. Look up degus. They're a close relative to wild chinchillas. I think people also keep degus as pets sometimes, but I'm more familiar with chinchillas. Being one, of course. Come on, come on. No! Being chilling. What is it? Let me... Being chilling. Being chilling. Cream chinchilla? I like ice cream. Everyone likes ice cream though. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. That's true. This is a very true and real moment by Chirami. Welcome, Nae-sama! Cute new model. I'm proud of it. Watch. Flop. Oh. And since you just appeared, I will show you. Ta-da! 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 I'm sorry, I'm really proud of it. I think I did a good job on it. It's a little small, but I think it's given me an important learning lesson. Which do you like more, short or long hair? I think they both have their different appeals. Don't make me choose. Obviously, I choose to put my hair in pigtails like this for a reason. So I am very fond of this one. But I think the short hair is a nice, refreshing new look. It's very summery. It's like a kid hunting for cicadas. That's what it feels like to me. Or is that too weird of a description? Like I'm about to hunt for the finest of rocks. Let's... Whoa. Oh, this is so hard. Difficult. No, come on, come on. It even has a cute random link. I did a good job, didn't I? Which one do you guys like more? Come on, downhill. Go, go, go. Long? I'm very proud of my long silky hair. Training has been completed. Oh, wait. Clamp. Okay. Super Seed. This greatly increases my energy level. Click to dispense. Right, I'm gonna AFK, I wanna shower, eat, then lie down for a bit. Enjoy your shower, eating, and lying down. AFK? What, you're gonna leave the stream on when you go? No need to do that. Thank you, though. Thanks for coming, Adrian Cruz. I prefer short, but only by a little. You don't shower before a stream? I don't shower before a stream. Long hair, but both good. Long hair is really cute, but short hair has a nice tomboyish appeal. I think it's cute. Wow. Ta-da! Ah. I was told that the braces make it look a little too immature, but I think it's a fun little toggle of sorts. Makes me look like a dork. I might add glasses to this one sometime. I don't shower if I expect the stream? Ugh. Come on, don't forsake your hygiene for that. Let's go. Adorkable? Something... Thick rim or thin rim glasses? Hold on. Let me show you. Under rim. Yes! Let's go! Yeah. Kirikichi! My beautiful, beautiful Chirikichi. Librarian glass is very sophisticated. I wanted it to look like a sort of literature club girl. Sort of... Didn't stand a chance. I will shower while watching to settle this debate once and for all. At least you're being hygienic. I appreciate the dedication. Now I go win all the other races. I wonder how a red bow would look. On the pigtails or on my bangs? Or the back of my hair? I'll shower in a bit so I don't have to use the chat community shower while it's full. An ear bow, like Hello Kitty. I think I don't want to cover up my ear fluff. I think it's very charming, honestly. The flying is just too nice. Could put bows on the hair things? I want to have different types of clips. Hair ties, things like that. It's not super evident, but the theme of my outfit here, petals, while it also has a tie into chinchilla care, it is also a reference to things that go tira tira, as in tira tira petals. An otherworldly portal has appeared. I wonder where it goes. I'm not sure I want to go through that. A little scary, honestly. The portal takes you to the lair of the ultimate racer as you travel. You feel yourself evolve. You are now a supreme duck. I am. Good job, Chirikichi. Can I... Achievements. Ooh. Don't go, it takes you to Brazil. Oh, this is like Brazil. This is the champion duck. He will not lose easily. Watch out for his army of Domokun. Uh-oh. Destruction. Pure and utter destruction. No! 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 You can do it, come on! Come on, Chirikichi, this is what you were born to do. Come on, come on. No! 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 Come on. I noticed this. I just noticed those gray squares are those puppets. I don't know. I don't know, are they? I don't know. I still don't know what domos are. I saw them all the time when I was a kid, but I don't know what they were, honestly. Wait, is my... I wonder. Let's see if my levels are uncapped, maybe. Come on, come on. You can do it, Chirikichi. Come on. Oh. I don't know what they are either. They're pumice cubes. They are pumice cubes. Some castle crashers. Is it like rabbits where they sort of evolved beyond where they came from? Yeah. Okay, let's unleash my inner FPS player, which there is none. I don't like FPS. Get rid of all of them. I will not be stopped. No! No! I remember demos from old Claymations, but I'm not sure where they originated from. I think it's one of those things like Moshi monsters. You know, out of nowhere you start seeing them everywhere, even if whether you know them or not. From a Japanese TV station, huh? Hirakichi wins every time. Rewards time! Turn room! Arcade. High score training games. Domokun shootout. Reward. Let's raise a new duck in a new category. What are your thoughts on that? Let's do that. Let's go full grind. This time, let's do the athletic type. You bought a strength duck. Congrats, you are on your way to becoming world champion. Beautiful. Come on, you can get this. This one. Chiritomo. Your name is Chiritomo, little one. That's their name. I would be such a great mother. They would grow up so strong. I would feed them so much seed and send them on flying journeys. It would be excellent. Hiratomo, can he rival Chirakichi? They don't need to rival each other. It'll be like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'll raise a super team of mutant ducks. Did any of you grow up watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? And if so, which one? I grew up watching the 2012 version. Looking back on it now, it's really embarrassing because I remember it being a crazy good show for a children's show. And now when I look back on it, it's not good at all. Oh, come on. No! Come on. Chiritomo. I have no idea which one it is. Well, there was the original, I think, 90s one. And then they had this weird kind of Batman-esque one. And they had some movies too. And the most recent one was... well, I guess the movie they just released, but they also had this 2018 one. Saw the cartoon on Kids WB, then later the 3D one on Nick. I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I've watched many different types. I remember loving that one movie with the 13 monsters. There were a lot of movies with the 13 monsters. I'm a little fond of the animatronic movies because they were so bad. Absolutely terrible. This is where my parents died, Leonardo. How a bummer. There was also a futuristic version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as well. I don't know what it was called. It might have been... It might have been the second half of the 2012 version. After a while, for the 2012 version, they sent them to space. And they had a few adventures in space, and I think around then it got cancelled. And to be fair, the 2012 version was very bad. It wasn't that bad in some episodes, but it got very bad. The animatronic one was really funny because it just it aged very, very badly. It was very, very aggressively 90s, I think. I'm pretty sure it was 90s at least. I'm not sure which one it was on. Away! No, they weren't like canonically animatronics. It was that the suits they had the actors in had animatronic faces. I think it probably was covered with some kind of latex mask, but they used robotic parts to have the facial expressions work. Think of it like physical VTube. You know what I am? It's like that. Oh my, they had air tubes that went into their mouths because the pollution was so bad the air on Earth was unbreathable. Yeah, I'm not familiar. Physical VTubing is forbidden art. It's like advanced puppetry. The people behind it always look like someone who would get really into experimental puppetry. Have you ever seen images of Jim Henson? That's what he looks like. He looks like the kind of guy that makes experimental puppetry films. I'm very fond of Jim Henson's work, though. I have multiple Sesame Street keychains. I have one of Grover, I have one of Elmo. I've got one of Kermit too, but that's not Sesame Street. Maybe that was why the lady from yesterday told me I looked silly. Maybe it was because of my bag covered in silly keychains. He's the original experimental puppeteer. Work was pretty comforting to a lot of people. I don't think he was the original by far, but I think he was definitely the most influential and probably the most driven. It wasn't just about making the puppets for him, it was also about how to act out the puppets. And I think that's what made Jim Henson's work so great. No, I don't want it. No. No, stop. Don't make me. Yes. I'm done. What do I need? Let's try running next. He was a puppet. But I think there are a few people who have pulled off fun children's puppetry just as well. For example, I think Mr. Rogers. I didn't grow up watching him, but a lot of the previous generation did, and they have these fond memories of him. But with him and Daniel Tiger. Have any of you ever gone to Washington, D.C.? One of the Smithsonian's has his coat and shoes in there, along with a bunch of Sesame Street puppets. It's an amazing sight. It'll be a long time before I can revisit, though. But I love government art institutions. Like archives of important media and things like that. I like to see what the government considers culturally important. I've never been out of city, let alone state. You should try it, it's fun. My extended family lives all over the place, so I've been a lot of places. It's too far away for me to go there. Closest I've gotten is a local creepy dollhouse. You a fan of creepy dolls? The Smithsonian's are all really great museums. Running out of breath there. I went there a few years back. I prefer the museums around my city personally. I think every city's got their good museums and things like that. Only Smithsonian I really wouldn't recommend is the Natural History Museum because it's just not that cool, really. There's the National Aquarium, which is actually in Maryland, and that is actually technically the National Aquarium. It's paid, so you wouldn't think it, but it is where the original National Aquarium was moved to. The National Aquarium used to be in Washington, D.C. You take the bus past it every second day. It's creepy to see floating dolls in the window. Is it haunted? It's haunted? DC is too far inland for an aquarium? Not really. Not that far from the general coast of Virginia and Maryland. But I think the original aquarium was in one of those... Now I remember. It was the Herbert Hoover building. Which I think is really funny that he had his name memorialized, considering how terrible of a president he was. I definitely think it was a good choice to move the aquarium from Do-Nothing Hoover's building. You hear about the Hoovervilles? I think we should do that more nowadays. If we're dissatisfied with someone, we should start nicknaming things we're upset about after them. Why did they stop doing that? We should do that again. I think people would be more compelled to fix things if something like a gas leak was called the President blank gas leak. We should do that everywhere. In every house, every home. The number of things that would be named after my current leader. Wasn't that the guy that did something very suspicious on, I think it was, April 12th, 2001? Heard of iffy things? When he was, I think, 27 and working at a private school? Don't know about that, but he's done a lot of bad things. The bad thing in particular I'm referring to is brown face. Yeah, I think he's done it twice and been photographed. Politicians have too many skeletons these days, you have to be specific. I know former President Trump had a few pictures of him in crude, embarrassing costumes. There is that one paraplegic representative. I'm not sure he was a representative, but he was very big in his political party. He had a few controversies. Very funny ones. Some of Trump's are kind of funny. I don't really respect the man at all, but I think it's funny to laugh at how utterly deranged some of his statements have been. All the tweets where he tries to own the haters. You know? Free holy water. If I drink holy water for a year, will it make me holy? We are 60% water. Why don't you just skip that part and get blessed by a priest? Then all the water in your body would become holy water, wouldn't it? You could do the same to maybe a grape juice or something, couldn't you? I also believe that if you add holy water to regular water, that water becomes holy. So theoretically, you could also save money on purifying by making all the water en masse. I prefer the AI presidents on YouTube. Those guys are better than their IRL counterparts. Really funny how a fictionalized version of a person is much better. Bless a watermelon and throw it at someone. You should have your popsicle blessed. Have a nice summer day and be blessed by our Lord and Savior. If you pour holy water in the ocean, does the entire ocean become holy? The entire ocean is already holy. What could the things in the depths be described as other than angels? When the ocean claims a life, is that not just God reclaiming his children? If I remember correctly, if 50% of the water is holy, it becomes holy. That might be it, yeah. I am unbudging on my stance that the ocean is inherently holy. I bless the rains down in Africa. Save Africa from the vampire epidemic? Does Africa have a vampire issue? How would you go about making rain holy? Would you have to get a priest for it? I imagine a priest isn't that powerful on average, though. If ocean's so holy, I ask, why so spooky? Well, if you've read the Bible, you would know that God can deliver messages in pretty spooky ways sometimes. He works in mysterious ways, and who are we to question that? Rain is just God crying, at least that's what my mom said. God cries a lot. Jeez Christ, what a crybaby. I hope God strikes me down for my sin. Same way Florida deals with hurricanes, just start shooting it with things. Sending a prayer your way. Well, look at humanity, he's got reason to cry at least. If you ask me, I don't think he should be upset about what humanity has become, because if he's all-powerful, he could make humanity better, could he not? Of course there's a plan for it. He won't strike me down, I'm his strongest chinchilla. Stop sending me your fluffiest battles. Eat up, beautiful little one. Let's go. Eating the turkey. You always need a big meal before you go out and exercise. But if God struck down your pumice blocks, all the pumice blocks? You wouldn't do that. I'm his strongest chinchilla. I can always manage without pumice, though. There's always something better out there. Newer horizons. I remember. I was thinking about fan names. I'm not sure I'm big enough to qualify for that yet, but I was thinking of a few. I have to think of what they were though. One of them was Cheer Mates. I was wondering if that one was a little too personal, maybe? I can quit pumice anytime, except I actually can. I don't even have one on my desk right now. Hey, hold on. No pumice, haha. I quit pumice. Cheer Mates. That was my idea. Because I'm Cheer-me. Cheer me. Chill Chinnas. I also thought of Cheer Army, but I was wondering if that was too much. Or maybe cheerleaders. I think that one, the pun would be lost, though. I'm rad. Cheerleaders and cheer army are both good. I was wondering if cheer army was too generic. I think the pun would be lost on cheerleader too easily. Stop sending me your hardest races. You're my strongest duck. I like cheermates personally, like teammates. I was just wondering, teammates at least has the pun of teammates, but cheermate only has the mate pun. But I was wondering, it feels a little inappropriate almost, doesn't it? Familiar. I think you're trying a little too hard to make puns out of this. Inappropriate? Well, I'm not gonna clarify if you don't know. That would be embarrassing. You just have to learn it yourself. You have to figure it out. Learn the social cues, sir. I am too strong to embarrass myself. I am the strongest chinchilla. My brain is currently on fire. It might be... You might want to go to bed soon. It's almost 11 here. I don't know how late it is for you. Or early, maybe. And children. I don't think I want to be thought of as a mother. Get me! Get me, go. I think the only downside of that is I don't speak Spanish. Come on. Hiratomo? My strong son. Come on. Them Cheetos. Ran out, huh? There's a lot more to go off of from Chinchilla if you can't think of something from my name. I'd just rather think of something from my name because I don't want to reduce myself to a chinchilla. Because I'm much more than that, I'm Jeremy. And there's all sorts of thought put into me. Jeremy. Let's go. Come on. Get me. Oh. Lots of cuteness was put into you? Of course. You can't be a chinchilla without the cute. Oof. You have time to think of things. It is the second stream after all. I know. I've been preparing for the past few months though. I've gone through a lot of art that will never see the light of day. I really prepared? No, not really. I laid in bed and thought really hard about who I wanted to be for a few months. And then eventually I became who I wanted to be. Forbidden art from the pre-wish days. I didn't just become a human. I've been human most of my life. I've lived a human life. Just as a chinchilla, also. I mean, chinchillas... they don't... Well, how do I explain? Oh. Please don't call us rodents. I'm not calling... Tomodachira. It's really cute. I'm not... I wonder how well that flows though. Tomodachira. Tomodachira. Tomodachira mates. But about the deep Chirami lore. What happened was I was a full-grown adult chinchilla. I made a wish on a star. Become human so I could be with my owners. You know, my caretakers, my family. And I suppose wishing stars are maybe sort of a chinchilla paw. Feel? And then it turns out humans also know a lot more than chinchillas. And so chinchilla smarts are not really considered equivalent to human age. Tomodachira, I feel like just using the cheetah part only works if it's at the front. If it's at the end, it's... You think, why not use the latter half of the name? Tomodachirami. It's too much. Tomodami. Tomodarimi. Modari. Tomo. Hiratomo. Hiratomo is my beautiful son here. Any more wishing stars left? I need some wishes granted. Go find one yourself. I worked hard to find this wishing star in the sky. Yeah, I dedicated my life to waiting for that star to pass by. Maybe it's something like the first person who wishes on it gets the wish. Do you think that's the case? Or maybe birthday rules. If you say what it is, it won't get granted, and chinchillas can't say what it is. So maybe they're better at getting wishes. Welcome, Slow Rat. Haven't seen you before, welcome. How are you? Oh. By the way, I forgot to mention this. But is my stream quality okay? I did a lot of studying on the tech aspect so I could keep chat from being too delayed, but also have a nice high quality stream. And also, more importantly, not have a stream that crashes. Oh, it's running well! I've done super good. Game is great, much better than last time. I think maybe I won't do so many art streams then. I think the big issue is that the art takes up too much of my computer processing. I hope you guys are okay with Flash games for the next 5 billion years. I'm going to make the most out of my laptop. And instead of forcing myself to stream games it can't handle, I will meet it where it stands. I think you could run Game Boy Advance? Yeah, probably. I have a lot of fun... What is it? I'd like to play Earthbound. I know that's a huge cliche. Yeah, everyone... Have you heard of the RPG? The obscure, unusual, artsy RPG? Are you gonna be taking Flash game suggestions from chat? I wouldn't mind. It just better be a good one. If it's a bad one, I'll never forgive you. I'm kidding. I'm being a little too playful here, I think. I know 3,000 years of Flash games would make me crazy. Well, I'm really good at Flash games, luckily. And I'm a good conversationalist despite it. Try out some of the Balloons games. 4 was my favorite. It's mind-numbing enough. I wouldn't mind playing it on stream. RPG Maker games are a good option. Oh yes, I love RPG Maker games. I just... Things like easy RPG seem a little intimidating for me. But I've always been fond of it. I'd like to play things like Wada no Hara and Eve and The Witch's House, and I'd love to play Dreaming Mary. Mogeko! Mogegege. I don't know if I could play Mogeko Castle on stream though. I think it's just got too many iffy scenes. Could you play Matanui online game? That's a classic Flash game. I will... Hold on. I will write that down in my special cheer me text. Let's... Matanui online game and jeremy.text. I have a long text file covering stream ideas. I need to figure out how to get my Flash game collection running on a new computer. It should be easy enough, you just need a Flash player. I think that's still available on archived versions of the download. I love archive.org, I think they have it. Oh, come on, come on. Just a little more. A little bit. A little bit. Yeah. So yeah, what kind of streams will you do? Flash games. I'd like to give ASMR a try. I'd like to do karaoke, but I'm a little worried about my voice. I don't want to be bad at it, you know? I'd like to do a lot of creative streams. Really. These mini games were so easy on laggy school computers, it looks so much faster here. I wonder if that's why it's so fast. Just the computer processing power was too incredible. Your voice is good, don't worry. I mean my singing voice. Oh, did I forget to... I forgot to train in swimming. I am a dum-dum. Big dum-dum. You can sing, don't worry, how do you know? Haven't done it yet. Maybe one of the Pokemon voice would... maybe one of the Pokemon games would work on a laptop. I wouldn't mind doing that, I'd just be worried. Maybe it's done to death. I'm not very good at the competitive aspect. But I don't think I could do something like a Nuzlocke. Never heard you sing, but if it's like your voice, raspy. I have practiced singing a lot in the past few months, but I have on days and I have off days where my voice is in amazing shape and it can do amazing things, and days where my voice is terrible and I can't hit any notes and I can't do anything good. I think that's a pretty common occurrence, really. And that's something not done to death and it's easy to run, Mystery Dungeon. I played a little bit of the Game Boy Advance one. I didn't get very far though. I like the quiz idea. I like taking quizzes to find out what Pokemon I am. Let's go! Come on, Chirtomo. Pokemon will continue till the sun goes out. Don't worry too much about it. Honestly, I'm not sure I will keep supporting modern Pokemon, really. I tried playing Scarlet and Violet and it was unplayable. I never even finished the story. And that's the bare minimum for playing a Pokemon game, finishing the main story. It was just such a miserable experience. Are you guys psychic? Can you think of... Do you know what I'm thinking of right now? I think Sword and Shield was... Really? I honestly really loved Sword and Shield. Death? Death? I'm not thinking of Death. The quiz in the DS Mystery Dungeon was great. Tapping the screen for an aura reading was cool. Ooh, I want to get my aura read. Scarlet and Violet sucked a bit. I couldn't finish it. I hear the story is really good despite the gameplay, but I just couldn't get past the gameplay. It's just too terrible, really. Heart Gold was my favorite Pokemon game. I have a certain fondness for Crystal, personally. First game with a female protagonist, and also I really miss her. I think she had a really charming design, but they completely replaced her in the remake. It's just cruel. How could you do that to Chris? To be honest, I really liked Diamond and Pearl. Those were my favorites. I didn't get to play it very much though because I didn't own a DS. One of my siblings owned the DS, and there's only one space for one save file on a cartridge, of course. Which, things like the Nintendo Switch sort of fixed that. But I think that was so cruel to do. To make you have to get multiple cartridges for multiple save files. So cruel. I heard Pokemon Arceus was good, but I haven't played Pokemon since Black and White. If you play for gameplay, I don't think you'd be satisfied with any modern Pokemon games, except Arceus. Arceus, honestly, was very, very good. It's a completely different playstyle. It's an amazing story. It has characters you get invested in. It has interesting forms. It has interesting world building. Something tells me you like Tincino. Mincino, actually. Proved you wrong. Ah. A little bit drowsy. A little bit. Just a little bit. At least you're not the sibling that deletes your sibling save file. I felt guilty after doing that to my brother. I would do it, no remorse. It's just that, I didn't really care to get into a fight at the time. You know, I can take one fight, but that's the kind of fight you never live down. And it's a very, very long series of fights. Little too exhausting. Hey, we just met, can't know everything. Sounds like the chinchilla needs rest. Huh? I don't need sleep. I don't need sleep till I finish raising my Hiratomo. I hope the stream archives, by the way. I set it to archive streams. I don't know if it will. I'm not yawning. Where is my hat? Now go win all the other races. This is so funny. It didn't for this last one. I'm trying to make a download of this though. Scary. Archiving it all, huh? Last one it was because I forgot to turn on stream archives. I went and turned it on and it should work. Local chinchilla suspect of yawning. More news at 11. There is no yawning under this roof. OMG, I'm evolving again. Your duck is now a beefy duck. You can now enter the professional league. You returned to previously. It's soon for archiving. Feels like it. Let's move on to professional league. I need to finish raising my duck. I need to finish. Besides, streaming super late and being all tired, that's devotion. It means I respect streaming. I love doing this. Never too soon for archiving? Maybe it is too soon. I'll let you do that though. Eventually I'll be so big that everything will be archived by other people and clipped like Gargura or something with her unarchived karaoke's. With my 5 billion followers. 8 billion, actually. Going to go use the chat community shower, be back in a bit. Do you guys all live under the same roof, or do you just shower under the same roof? Don't think there's any stopping Celis. It's fine, I respect it. Dedication. Ooh. Come on, come on. Yes! This music is kind of mind-numbing. Dun, 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 dun. Come on. Come on. Is my microphone quality alright as well? I think the noise suppression will mangle my voice a bit no matter what. But I went out of my way to make everything ultra quality and super amazing and beautiful. Even in Phase have karaoke archives, so maybe soon. Ugh! I think I'm showering, some weirdos keep coming in. Stop bothering poor Bob. What did he do to deserve this? Ah, Jenna. Flipped a tiny bit earlier. That might be because of my filters. All the filters I have on my voice to make me sound like this. Just kidding, it's noise suppression and noise gate. You didn't shower before stream? Gross! All sweaty. It's unhygienic. You don't want your Oshi to see the most unhygienic parts of you, don't you? Do you? Would you do this if you were going to meet a friend? Someone you respected? If you take too long shower, we could miss part of stream. That's very fair. Very fair. It's still good to practice healthy habits. Healthy, clean habits. Like going to a concert and watching your idol. Very fair. You make a very good point. I think your idol would still like it if you showered. But who am I to say? I'm not your idol. Just get waterproof headphones, Skillicious. I mean, yeah, they have bags for your phone, don't they? So you can watch things in the shower. Or you could take a bath. You could have a little table set up. Sometimes I like to bring my phone into the bath. I like to read manga. I don't do it often though because it's not good to bathe. Because you don't wash your hair very well when you bathe versus shower. Those cost money. Does money matter to you? Is money important when it comes to the cute girl? Value your money. Value your money, I'm joking. Also, I just noticed, but are you wearing braces? Am I? I don't remember if I put braces onto this one. I don't think. Talking of money, how much does Twitch take per partner? For affiliate, I think it's a 50-50 split, which honestly I don't think is that bad. If I were in a company or something, it would probably be around that too. I can... hold on. Watch this. Ta-da! Braces! Wait, this should have braces. Does it have braces? Here. Check for me. Do I have braces? Wow. Do I have braces? had this one on, would you guys appreciate that? I don't know. Gotta update my PNG later. I like the long fluffy hair, but do whatever. I've had long fluffy hair for 2 hours and 40 minutes. We can have short hair for another, what, 20 minutes, 30 minutes? How much longer till we finish Hiratomo? I don't think Hiratomo has much longer before he becomes a supreme duck. Wow. I thought the braces gave me a very cute look though. I wanted to add that as a little extra toggle. I think it goes very well with the freckles. It gives me this very dorky look. I'm very proud of my freckles, by the way. I've been making pixel art while watching the stream. That's really cool. I've been thinking about getting into pixel art because I've always admired busty carpets. And I figure that's how you make a design like that at a base level. But I'm not very good at it, simply put. Been working on a Live 2 model redoing hair again? Very impressive. I'd probably take commissions at this pace. If you start cheap, a lot of people will want to buy from you. I'm one of those people. I've got a bunch of cheap YouTuber model artists bookmarked. It's just that I don't want to go and spend all this money in one swoop. It's a little scary, isn't it? Still pretty bad, maybe once you get good? Well, pay is a very good motivator to get good. I mean, a lot of more amateurish artists take commissions, don't they? I've seen it many times. Climbing. Could happen sooner than you think. I'm not sure how soon it would happen. I'm not sure how well I'm doing right now, at least. I'll look at the numbers after stream. Nobody wants a Menhera chinchilla on stream. Climbing minigame is so good. I like the earlier ones. I don't like this one where you have to press up. Let's go. No, come on, come on. You can do this. Oh, I'm so good at this. What? Oh, cheap. That was unfair. What even was that? 25? Ooh, I'm a successful. Wow. Wow, I'm so cool. Yeah, whatever. You all saw that. That game just cheated. You all saw that. Come on. No. No, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, no, no. No. We can do this. Hiratomo. Hiratomo. Come on. There is no skill issue. There's no skill issue. I have no skill issues. No skill issues. Don't fight the glitch as simple as that. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do this. You can do it, Shiratomo. Shiratomo. Oh. Flops like a fish. Need to be prepared for Todd to make things harder? Who is Todd? God? Todd? Who is Todd? Who is Todd? Come on, you can do it. Oh, yes! Todd Howard, it's a future guy. No bugs, only unintended features. Ah, the guy that made, Skyrim. Who made Skyrim? Never played Skyrim, but I know what it is. It got dragons, I think. Yes. Bethesda games. Famous quotes include, "It just works." Oh no, I hate this one. Why did they make such an unfun minigame? Come on. Come on, you can do it. Oh, I love this open key. Nice and easy. Gives me a lot of room. Come on. You can do this my way. Ooh, that was 15 levels in one go. That wasn't so bad, was it? Made a lot of games all filled with very unintended features. I think it's funny. I'm not sure why games so buggy got so big. Because if Skyrim has any important story, I have never heard of it once. I don't know what the story of Skyrim is at all. 15 times the detail. I just need to get through this cave, and then I will be able to defeat the the other Supreme Duck, and I can go to bed. The main story is quite... When Skyrim came out, it was actually good compared to everything it was competing with. Now it's very underwhelming. Maybe that's why I never got into it. I know it has a very active modding community. I think it's similar to Stardew Valley, where the game itself is, it's nice, it's just okay, really. A little bit above average. And then the modding community is what makes it a great game. I love Stardew Valley, but I don't think I'd ever play it on stream, because I think it's, in my experience, I think it's a pretty boring game to watch. I don't know how everyone else might feel about it, but I think it's pretty boring. I don't like to do things I don't like to watch. Come on. Ah. My headache hurts if I play more than an hour of Stardew Valley. Best sleep of my life. Very silly. But I find that Stardew Valley, it's a very fun game to play. It's a little mind-numbing, it's a little grindy. But I think it's fun. Wow. Realistically, it's a boring game. I would not make my worst enemy watch it. I think... Yeah, if you like the girl enough, I think that's enough to make up for the game content. But otherwise, I don't get it at all. Always kills me when a new VTuber debuts and I think, oh wow, she's so cute, her debut was amazing, and I wait for her next stream and it's something like Stardew Valley or Slime Rancher. Slime Rancher is not a fun game to watch. I had an ex who was autistically obsessed with Stardew Valley, which kind of led to me to a self-fulfilling prophecy, I think. I get that with horror games? Really? I think horror games are pretty fun. Though I guess when you've seen one girl scream, you've seen them all. The long con dating sim. Except none of the men are attractive! None of the men are attractive! Kills me every time. Never gotten into horror games, always see someone I think I'll really like and then it's constant horror games. I like low-key horror, honestly. Like RPG Maker horror. I can't handle the really scary ones. I think maybe once or twice I might subject myself to some really scary ones just for entertainment, but I don't think I'd make it a regular occurrence. I'm the kind of person that's terrified of horror games and also really bad at it, so it would just be a lot of scared girls. Funny watching him go. Look at him go. You won, Winelda. Yes. Let's go! Wait. Let's eat. I like horror, but more cheesy slashy horror. When it comes to movies, I really love psychological horror. One of my favorite horror movies ever is Nope. Called Nope. Didn't get released a few years ago. But it's amazing. Amazing. Okay, let's shoot him down. And then end stream and go to bed. Wow. Boom. Kill. I'm so good at this. No. No one can stop my beautiful, beautiful son. No. Ugh. Is that the one made by Jordan Peele? Yes. Horror's good if it has a monster like in the thing. Also, I'm back. Welcome back, Deja Vu Drift. The stance of the domos dying is ahead when you actually kill them. I kill them 5 times before they can die. I'm not good at it. Yes! I don't think I can handle doing the other 2 ducks, honestly. I don't think I can do it. I'm sorry. Ultra kill a chinchilla. But I think I'll be signing off now then. If that's okay. Yes, I need EP. I need very much EP. Long nap. All tired out. Need to go to bed. Chinchilla Supreme. Alright. Bye-bye, Slow Rat. Bye-bye, Salus. Bye-bye, Standardized Watermelon. Bye-bye, Bob the Jester. Bye-bye, Real Super Duper. Bye-bye, Calcum. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Slow Rat and Salus again. Bye-bye, Mortar and Pestle. Bye-bye, Deja Vu Drift. Bye-bye, Foxy Roxy. Bye-bye, Loot Tuna. Good night. Good night. I think that's everyone. Bye-bye.